Greetings. This is episode 10 in the Devil's Towers Fixit 1969 game. I'm Kelly Jack, your gamer slash host for this one. Welcome to How Not to Game series. And this is the sessions on the Fixit sections for the 1969 start point for fixing things. As you can see, our rail lines are working pretty good. We got some coal trains going back up, as well as a set of, didn't mean to lay rail. Set of, consist of a passenger train coming up to the station. I love those little Abros. Nice little diesel train that power and passengers all in one. Sort of like the electrics. Now, one thing I do need to do is I do need to start working on extending this base out a bit so that I can have a decent area for the loading, the coaling station up here to expand outwards on and have longer trains soon. And I got to decide how long I want those trains to be. So, do I want it to be even longer than 6, which is what I can get to now? I think so. I think I'd like to have a 7-tile train running up here. But in order to do that, I first have to do some extension work. Oh, no. So we're going to have to do a little bit of groundwork to base this out in. Do some more kicking out of rail. Hey. There we go. Matter of fact, I'm going to take out that as well for initially. And now if I raise that section, there we go. He'll auto raise it with it. Bring that back in. We're connected back up. And we're going to do our cross piece here, so we need to do it on both sides here. And we're going to raise that, slope that, put the rail back in. Come back here, say, hi, you need to be fixed fast. There we go. Put that crossbar there. Take out completely that signal piece. Put a inbound signal there. And what we're preparing to do is to consolidate these 2 lines into one line with 3 equal carts running. So this should be interesting. Another thing I need to do is get the electricity hooked up. Let's get that electricity hooked up. Grab that substation. We're going to park the substation here. I know this seems a little weird, but there is a reason behind me wanting to do it this way. And that's that I want to be able to bring a passenger service to here and have that 3rd platform be for the non-passenger cargo freight trains that will run this. So we're going to bring him up to here, extend him a little bit further. We're going to make it a 3-long station now, because down the road there'll be faster trains we can put and longer ones than what we've got now. Abro can only have a 3-train limit, a 3-car limit, so that's kind of a one downside to it. Gonna grab a quick click on him so that we can get to the Mallee Pitman Pax Rail line and do a fix on his schedule. As you can see, he was already not in the right spot on the High Ridge coaling station. We're going to take that out and park him there now. And again, we're going to do a 5% on that station. 10% now. And I'm pretty certain I can get away with doing 50% to come on up to the... All right. No longer need that to be connected to each other, so that we can raise that and do this. Move wave object track. No, doesn't do it. Take out the station there and replace it with cargo. Make it 5 long now, and we'll be bringing this guy out as well to here to join up momentarily, and he's going to run on the main line as well. Looking a little bit better. Yeah, it's going to take him a while to get to that 50%. So I think that was too ambitious of a plan. Let's go ahead and take it back down to 20 and let him roll at 20. Yeah, we were making money if I remember right. Let's take a peek here. Profit. Yeah, he's making money, so we don't care. As long as the train's making money, we'll let him go. That train's what the couldn't find a route has been fixed, so I'm not worried. It was our Abro complaining about the fact that he wasn't one of the Abros. Complaining about the fact that we didn't have him set right. This guy is waiting way too long to hit to the 5%. We may want to just take that station down and say, nah, it's just whatever at that point and go between them. Matter of fact, I think we'll do that right now. Get to that train. Again, come to that. We're looking at the Springmouth coal. We want to take him to 0. And there should be a second Springmouth coal that's also at 5, and we'll take it to 0. Don't really care at Brenton Station. I'm willing to take and go with 10%. Put him back onto there. Now let's see how that train works. The 1% was a kind of a hesitate moment, just to make certain you got a couple passengers on board. I'm pretty certain down the road I may just eliminate the midpoint passengers percentages altogether and just say, hey, yo, run this train. Build the ridership. All right, so we've got our setups going pretty good. Just need to do some signaling changes now. Down and ups. Actually going to move that one further so that the engine portion will be beyond. Much better. And now it's time to start thinking about how to reroute all these passenger trains to get rid of the Mallowfield knot. That's going to be a tough go of it. This is episode 10 in the Devil's Towers Fixit 1969 game sessions of How Not to Game with Kelly Jack. I'm Kelly Jack. This is the Dyfed Rex channel. Kelly Jack is the gamer handle I use most frequently nowadays. I have used many others over the years. Some might be known, some might not be. Don't really care anymore. Let's see what we've got that we can fix. Well, we've got that going, and it may be time to start looking at what we need. So we need to take and connect up Perry's Plankers and Larry's Lumbers to this guy. We've also got those other two new industries to name, or three industries. Let's go ahead and go to our factory list, and got two timber plantations and a sawmill to name. I'm going to call this Bixler's Boards for that sawmill. And for the two plantations, fixing them, we need Terrible Timbers, and Findlay's Forestry. Close that out, close that out. Now we just need to take and start figuring how to take and serve this guy and to reroute this so that we can build a proper yard for this and then figure out a way to get stuff over to there. And I'm thinking road is the way. In fact, I'm certain road is going to be the way. Cup one, pot two of coffee going. Starting to wake up. Let's lay those first couple of lines for the yard here. This will be our service line maybe, or we'll just come in and do a typical true line. That would even let us take and do a diamond here. Oh, you know, that might be worth it to take and relocate that train onto tracks to get down to there. Of course, we'd have to figure out how to do it. That's part of what this is all about, figuring out how to take and discombobulate a very bobulated situation. Or combobulated situation, I guess it is. All right. A couple things we do need to take and start considering. Is what to do about this. And this is something else that I might want to tie in. That's that coal line that I'm talking about getting rid of. And when I get rid of him, I'm going to use that spot right there to get to there and eliminate this bridge as well. So let's talk about that coal line and continuing to work things. Let's do the rotate. We're going to look south is this way now. North is this way. And we're going to do our quick extension. Build this over like this. That's now connected in. Now we just need to see where we would need to connect in to be able to follow him to there. Boy, that's a tough connection up. Right off that. begin speeding up these lines, speeding up the lines through this region, which may not be the best of idea. I might want to slow it down through this region and have it slightly slower speeds, because slower speeds would let us avoid as many goof ups as we've gotten. Because of the way I wanted to do a setup on this, I need to blow this section right there. Take out that crossover and fix him. There we go. Next, we need to start thinking about this guy. Why do we have these two backside trains? And how can I get rid of them? So, drop that. Connect him like that. We gotta drop this bridge. And I think I can drop this bridge now. Yep. Where's he at? Leaving the coaling station. You've got a path, you just don't see it yet, pal. We'll wait while we take and do the fixes. You'll find it eventually. That hooks those guys all up. Do a small fix here. Do something like that. Take out that signal that I had there. Move it back to here. Now they come in this way and go out this way. Put a signal there. The meteor mine only has the one train at it, so we can fix him by just doing a double signal, two-way signal there. Bring him over. And now we can take out this diagonal section. And his is served right there. So I don't need to take and do that level of service. Gets rid of that. Takes that to there. That gives us a service line to connect in. We can downgrade that service line connection and actually remove it. We don't need it. Or do we? No, that was for the bringing over the lumber. That's right. So now we need to bring one over like this for the lumber. Connect him in. Take out this section of rail. Go ahead and speed this guy back up a little bit. Yeah. He's got to kind of do it like that. We're going to do it this way. Clean him up. Now we can do this. The planks now go this way, and it's going to be a little bit cleaner of a line. Each step we're doing, one more step towards getting this to what we need it to be. And this lets us eliminate this section of track as we hit the 20-minute mark. I'm Callie Jack. This is How Not to Game with Callie Jack. This has been the Devil's Towers Fixit 1969 game sessions, episode 10. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a shout out. I appreciate it. Leave a comment if you want. I can't guarantee I'll see the comments right away. I am going to try to do a comments one where we talk about things down the road. Again, thanks for watching. Have a better day than I'm having.